Oh, you know what time it is, don't you? You know what time it is. I know you know what time it is. Do you know what time it is? I know what time it is. That's silver and gold time, baby. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, what an intro. What an intro. Silver and gold time, baby. All right, so let's have a look at gold and look at silver. I'm getting excited. Are you? It's just something that I'm just seeing in these markets, and the markets are playing out exactly the way that I thought they were going to, or the way that I see it playing out. And it's just continuing. Gold's getting a very nice rally for the last 3 days. You know, we had that strong breakdown past this support level here. Massive breakdown below support level, and everyone was starting to freak out. And I saw so many people in my comment section, John, you know, and it's interesting when gold is going up to 2,000. That's like, oh goodness, oh my goodness, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. And then when the market goes down, people are like, sell gold, sell it. Oh, I can't keep losing any more money, and they keep freaking out, and they keep freaking out, and they keep freaking out. Right? They just keep freaking out. The idea is that if you understand the cycles of things and understand the way we are, where we are right now, and I've been sharing this with you through the last few weeks, that you want to be calm in a big bull market, right? Be calm, because this is just a nice, healthy correction. And I know, John, the top's in, the market's gone down, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, you can get pushed to the side now. Let's actually talk about the facts of what's happening here right now. Right now, put it this way, guys, they are going to keep printing more money and more money and more money. That alone is bullish for gold. The value currency, bullish for gold. It's just, that's the fundamental of it all, right? Now, if you're seeing what I'm seeing right now, is that the market loves to create what I call false breakouts first, or end of trend indicators. The market loves to do this. And if you know this one single pattern, then I tell you right now, it can be a game changer, because now you can start to get a bit of an idea of where we are at and what's likely to come once you understand this pattern. Now, if you'd like to learn this pattern, then go buy my course. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'll teach you the pattern here. So the pattern is what I call it's like an end of trend indicator, or I've named it the slingshot pattern in the past. No. It's an end of trend indicator, but it's also a what I call a slingshot pattern. It gets the market ready to have a big move up. It's pull the slingshot back and let it go, and then we have a big move to the upside. And that's why I've called the slingshot pattern. Now, let me share with you this here. This is I have a private coaching group that I'm with all the time. And I was even talking to them about just today before I did this awesome little YouTube video for you. That is one of the greatest technical analysis education videos on the planet. I was talking about this with them as well too. And I said back at the start of this year, see that little circle there? Well, if you have the right software, you know, if you have the right software, then the circle is going to appear when we're at a major significant low, and we're likely to see a big move to come. No, it doesn't do that. I just did that myself. So let's actually go back to silver and let me share what I'm seeing here. So firstly, let me share what happens with the stock market and the way things work. The market loves to do this. If you ever see a market that's finding a lot of support, and then suddenly we get a flush down like that, below this support level, then that could be either two things. One, it could either be, okay, we're now getting ready to get hammered even more, and we're just going to continue down. That's the question mark, right? What is this? We don't know. But if it does do something like this, and we get back up like that, well then guess what? Now, this is a very good sign of what I call the slingshot pattern, where the market is bent down, it comes back down, it gets everyone stopped out with their longs. All their longs stopped out. Stoppy on their longs. Right? Because all the stops here. It gets people short. And then it gets ready for another big move to come. So going back to silver at the start of this year, look what happened. We had this low back here, had this significant low back here. The market came up, we had a big, massive flush down. I didn't know at this time what this was. All right, so I didn't know what this was. I just knew we had a big flush down. I was waiting to see what was going to happen over the next few months. When we did rise back up and we started to get to here, this point through here, I said to my private clients that I believe this low here is now the final low for many years to come in the market, because to me it's an end of trend indicator. And as you can see what happened, right? We actually started to make a very, very, very nice move to the upside ever since that low happened in place, which hence the reason why I started to go heavy. Actually, it was before that, but I added even more, in silver. The reason why I'm long-term bullish silver, because I believe this sign here, this end of trend indicator sign, is a sign of a long-term bull market coming into place. So if we can see that on a short-term basis there, of what we're going there, and we can see, let me go back to gold now, because I'm trying to share an analogy when it comes to gold. Let me take this off the screen. If I bring up gold right now, then look what happens. Or let me just bring up the GOD chart. You know what? Let's go back to gold. The GOD chart looks a bit messy. If we have a look at gold, what's gold be doing? Gold has doing what? It started to what? Drop down through the downside. We had this support level. Look what happened. We came down. Now we found a bit of support on this channel, and now we're starting to rally back up. So the question mark is that it's not there yet, but we could be getting ready for all-time new highs in gold real soon. We have to wait and see what happens here when it comes to gold. And so obviously I like trading the GLD. So let's actually bring up the GLD now. I like trading the GLD. So if we just take this off the screen, so there's actually not a lot of stuff on here. I see, looking at the GLD, this. Look at this. Right, so we have all this support level coming down through here. All this support, look what happened. We broke down, we came down to a major level of support. Major level of support. We broke past support, and now we're rallying back up. The question mark is this. Is this going to be an end of trend indicator? Is it going to be a slingshot pattern? We have to wait and see. What I'm looking for confirmation is, what do we need? We need it to get back above this level. And if we can get back above this level and we come and close this gap, now the gap is from sort of, it needs to be 182 to come and close the gap. If we can start to do something like this, then that's going to give me massive confidence, not 100% probability, so don't go throw the house at it, that this is now going to be the final low to come for many months to come. The final low. This is going to be the final low in gold before we see another move to the upside, and then probably a slingshot pattern, probably up to $2,500. So that's one of the reasons why long-term I'm bullish. I'm actually in gold myself, the GLD anyway. Call options. If I'm going to be pedantic. John, do you ever buy physical silver and gold? No, I don't. But I know I should. I should buy at least some, right? But you know what, guys? I just like trading the GLD personally. The GLD is very, very highly liquid, and I don't have any problems with that. And the good thing about it is that it tracks gold. And the good thing about it is that whenever I want to convert it to the good old currency to go buy some stuff with, right? To go buy some shoes, then then I can do that on a click of a button. So yes, there may come a time where I may regret that. I may want to get some gold bars. I actually think there's something. Let me know what you think about this in the chat box below. I actually think there's something about being able to just hold a physical bar of gold. Just hold it in your hand, especially like one of those big bars, right? Like $5,000 or $10,000 worth of it. Just a bar in your hand. So anyway, guys, there's exciting things happening, right? There's exciting things happening in the markets, and it's coming. It's coming. And what I mean is that it's coming is that we are likely to start to see this thing continue up. And not only that, but I truly believe, looking at this longer term chart, when it comes to this here, you can see where we are right now in gold. I truly see gold just making an enormous moves back up, and start to see this thing just take on Bitcoin prices. I really do see that, because there might be a good chance that gold might now be linked back to the currency again. What was has not what is. So what was gold standard. What is not a gold standard. The new world order might just be back in cycles again, and the cycle might just repeat itself again, and we might be going back to gold standard. If that's the case, we are going to see some massive, enormous moves in gold. I'm really, really, really excited to be part of it. I'm really excited to be in gold right now, and I just see enormous moves over the next couple of years itself. So guys, it's coming, a big move. We need to wait on a short-term, long-term basis, guys. I don't care about technical analysis, whatever. Long-term basis, this thing's going to the moon. It's going to the moon, right? But on a short-term basis, I'm just sharing with you what I'm seeing technically. So if you're looking for trading opportunities or whatever, he may be some ideas that you're looking for as well too. Hope this helps you out, guys. Traders, I've been getting a lot of questions asking me about, John, how do I trade the markets? What sort of system do I use? What's my approach, and so on and so forth. So I'm running a free masterclass teaching you my #1 trading system for the last 15 years. This is the most powerful and highest probability system on the planet. And I'm going to just share with you all the details. Plus, I'm going to share with you how I find and scan and do all my trading in 1 hour or less per day. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, you can register for this free training that I'm going to run. So go to that right now. I'm going to teach you all the details, and I promise you, once you leave this free training, not only we know exactly what goes into a good trader, so you could be a good trader, but also you're going to learn my #1 trading system, all the details so you can start to crush it. So go to johnsfreetraining.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the masterclass. Go to johnsfreetraining.com right now.